at the request of one of my lovely YouTube members, I jumped back into Happyfunland on PSVR2, hearing that a lot of the stuff I'd complained about had been fixed. Now, this is actually kind of true. Some of the combat has been enhanced, haptics have been introduced, and smooth turning is now in the game. If you picked up the game before and you hated snap turning, or you felt that the combat had little weight, this might help you with that, but today I discovered, very unfortunately, that trying to play through this game again, and especially trying to commentate through it with its incessant noises and random things going on, it slowly drove me insane. So what started out as an attempt to examine the game one more time since launch, with all the new updates, quickly turned into my brain melting for your entertainment, so enjoy the next 10 minutes or so. Feel free to like and subscribe because any support is appreciated to try and get to our goal of 10,000 subs, and I hope you all enjoy. Apparently it's had some updates, and from one of our YouTube members, Jin007 at License to Chill, I believe it was, we're back to revisit it to see if there have been any improvements, and I think the first improvement we can see is snap turning is now optional. So we've got a smooth turn, I can turn with the right stick. It seems that the crouch button still makes me stand taller and doesn't make me crouch, but let's have a look at the rest of the options. Vignetting off, smooth turning. Okay, let's see if there have been too many improvements to Happyfunland. I remember, I had fun with this game, but it just wasn't the most... Oh, this is done by controller rotation as well, okay. This isn't the easiest thing to see. Let's go into the main park and see if the shimmering's gone a bit. Here we go, and... I forgot about this guy. The skybox I think looks a bit clearer and some of this does, but it still is quite blurry. Still weird though, the control scheme is R2 to go forward. You know, as well, like you can still use the stick, you know, to do normal stuff, but R2 and L2, very weird. Anyway, it definitely looks better than it did at launch, but not by a lot. Okay, my right hand has stopped being able to squeeze. I can do it with my left, but not with my right. Okay. Now that the game is, shut it. Yeah, now that the game is smooth turning, you can appreciate the frame rate a bit more, because I don't think it's reprojected. And with smooth turning, it's just a lot more of a fun experience, I gotta say. But yeah, well, wait, I've got to see some of the combat first before I. On the social screen, it does look pretty rough, though. I think. Yeah, so you guys are seeing like genuinely looks like 30 FPS on your end. See, the thing is, it's got a cool setup and a cool location and an annoying person, but I just didn't really find it too scary. But maybe with the addition of smooth turning, that will all be fixed. But it's a cool setting, like this is sick. At this point in my initial playthrough, I was really on board. Shush. Too much speaking. Oh my god. Shut it. Okay. Oh my god. You done? You're done. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing, it runs native, but
time I was out here, I saw a two-headed snake.
It does tank in terms of frames, so it's native, but it's...
Now that's definitely some freaky freak. Probably just
it does hitch up a little bit and stop.
Anyways,
I cannot hear myself fucking think. This was...
You know, to hook the kids.
The only part of the game where I actually was scared, really, was at the start here.
Hey, what's that? Some kind of Randy rodent shrine or something.
Because you go up and you look at it, and then there's a thing, and you go, wow, there's an alligator, and then you turn around and, scary.
Jesus married Joseph and put it there, dude.
Oh my god, can I turn this guy off?
Sure, it's true. There's
no audio options, okay.
So this is about as far as I got.
It's just too much talking. I don't remember being this bad. Oh, finally, he's actually shut up. That's lovely. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like, especially the social screen frame rate absolutely tanks in certain areas. Like, this isn't too bad, but especially when we get onto, like, some of the later stuff, it's really rough. Like, really rough. But yeah, at this point, I didn't really know what to expect. And I was kind of digging the vibe, even though the dude on the radio is annoying.
Looks like you're just about
this is cool, you know? But I'm sure the frame rate is getting worse and worse as we keep going for you guys, just because for some reason it's... Like, this is sick, you know? Destroyed parking lot, and like the animatronics, pretty cool. But it's just, there's so much talking and noise, and I can't do it. I just can't do it.
All
You know-
right.
oh my
you
God.
got it.
I like how his eyes follow me though. If it was less talking from the Florida man, and it just kind of let you go through this in the quiet, it would have been a lot more good. But now that it does
All
have the
right,
quality of life by snap turning, it's a bit better.
Grizzly's Happyfunland. If you might need one.
Oh, there's haptics now for the golf.
Yep, they got this whole area.
And the
all
golf seems a
blurred
bit
out on
better.
the googly earth.
The frame rate in here is absolutely horrendous. In the social screen. In the game it's completely fine. And it's quite cool having this much like stuff to destroy. The sort of physics objects.
Damn ran a road of merchandise. It would probably have been worth some money on
You know?
that.
And these are all like custom assets, which is cool. But the issue is, it just, I don't know, for you guys especially, it looks pretty bad. Things for me is that I would happily take these all being static objects and me not being able to, like, you know, go like this for a resolution boost in kind of like as a trade-off, you know.
Man,
Then the save
I
system's
imagine
pretty
he
cool. You
brought
go in
a
one
lot
of
people
these,
a lot of happiness with this
and then you can save and it flashbangs you. There's just too much noise, you know. Hello.
You might want to be careful with your toes around those.
Like, the amount of noise in my head currently is ridiculous. Doesn't have enough time to become, you know, spooky because of the amount of shit going on. And these cameras, they kill enemies, apparently, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Holy shit, dude, I've seen it all. Damn, atomic pods are alive.
But genuinely, there's just too much noise. There's just too much noise.
Oh
my God. I'm just gonna wait until he shuts up.
10-4 then. Clear out for now.
Okay. Now, this is what the game should kind of sound like a little bit. Just the ambient track, you explore in the park. Because there are some very cool parts of the park, and especially later on, it gets to a part where he again disappears, it's no longer talking to you, and it's pretty ambient and nice, but it's just, I've actually got a headache from the amount of shit that's just been like spoken at in the last however long, so it's not, yeah, it's not ideal. But yeah, this seems the golf physics are a lot more normal. And apparently there are haptics now, nice. Because before there were no haptics for the hits, and there wasn't really any sound effects either. Okay, piss off, boys. But you can still just kind of fight them like this. And then they go ragdoll physics and you can just like punt them away. But yeah, I never really felt the combat wasn't very engaging, because all you need to do is kind of sit here and go like that. You know? My brain is melting. I just trying to like commentate over this game has led me to question my initial review, even though I stand by my initial review, because this game does have good qualities. Me trying to talk my way through this, as it's assaulting me with noise, which was not a problem that I had in my initial playthrough, because I was simply playing the game, is leading to a loss of brain cells. Hello. And on this note, I don't think that's very monetizable, so I'm gonna look the other way, and we're gonna wrap this up, because I don't think I can do this. That sums up me right now. Thank you all for watching. Oh my God, what is going on? Yeah, thank you to our patrons, our YouTube members, Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Zeke Merza, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin 007, A License to Chill, Son WTF, and P.O.Co, I think your name was the last one. I apologize if I got that wrong. I'm losing my mind right now. See you in the next one.